Hi guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about culture and basically religion. So if you're going somewhere new, you're going to a new country and the religion, say, is Buddhism, and we are in Thailand, so let's do Buddhism. So you're coming to a Buddhist country, then I think it's a really good idea to kind of research and look into certain things and the certain ways the culture and the people do things, and learn a little bit about sort of their religion, and so you don't sort of stick out like a sore thumb and you don't make yourself look like a bit of an idiot. So I'm just going to go through a few little things that I've sort of learned along the way while being in Thailand, and a few of the things I've researched and a few of the things I've picked up along the way that I didn't know when I arrived here and I probably should have known. So, let's get into it. So the first thing you'll probably notice when you come to Thailand is there's a lot of temples, and Buddhism is massive here. And everyone that is Buddhist respects Buddha. So when you go into temples, you'll see Buddha a lot, and you'll see him in different poses. And I'm not going to go into all the poses, but probably one of the most common poses that you'll see is basically a Buddha sitting down, and he'll be sitting straight up, and he'll have his left hand basically facing palm upwards towards his head, like this, up towards the sky on his lap, and the other hand with the palm facing in on his leg, and this is facing towards the ground, facing towards the earth. And these poses are called mudras, or mudra, which is a non-verbal mode of communication and self-expression. So a mudra is known as a magical art of symbolic gesture, and this pose symbolizes the moment of Buddha's enlightenment. So Buddha took 6 years to get to the stage of enlightenment, and right at the final stages of enlightenment, this horrible demon called Mara basically came and tried to knock Buddha back from the last stages of enlightenment to stop him reaching his ultimate goal. And then basically the earth goddess, basically the story goes that she wrung her hair out and created these massive like flood waters and stuff, and basically washed the demon Mara away, and the Buddha reached his goal of enlightenment. So if you are planning to come to Thailand and you do arrive in Thailand, then you will see a lot of monks as well. And monks will be walking around with their orange robes on, and a lot of the time they're like different colours. I think this is because, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is because like certain temples that they come from might use a different shade of orange. And there are a few rules about the monks that you should know, especially if you're a woman. So a woman cannot sit next to or sit higher than a monk. A woman cannot also pass a monk anything in her hand. The monk cannot take it from the woman. And also the woman must not touch the monk. Now this is completely different from males, of course. This isn't a sexist thing in Thailand. This is literally part of their culture and their beliefs. Thai people believe that the head is basically the top and the most important and sacred place on their bodies, and the feet are the lowest part of the body and are seen as the dirtiest and sort of uncleanest part of the body. So in Thailand you should never touch a Thai person on their head, anywhere on the head, in an affectionate way or sort of a joking way. It's just not done. You just don't do that. And you also don't pass anything over a Thai person's head. So if they're sitting down, you would never pass food over their head or money or anything like that. And the same goes with feet. You should never point your sole of your foot at a Thai person, or even like point your toes at a Thai person either. And also, if you drop anything on the floor, or if there's anything on the floor that you want to move, never move that thing with your foot. Even if you're wearing shoes, this isn't just because you're barefooted. Even if you have flip-flops on or shoes, never move anything with your foot. And especially if you drop money onto the ground, say you drop some notes onto the ground and the wind is blowing them away, do not run after them and stamp on the money and try stop the money with your foot. So a big one with the money as well is, like, obviously if the wind's blowing and you're trying to catch the money and you do the wrong thing of putting your foot on, that is a bad thing because you're doing it with your feet. Also, the king is very, very well respected here in Thailand. So anything with the king's face on, basically anything, if you disrespect the king, you're getting yourself into serious trouble over here in Thailand. So that could be anything. If there's a picture on the wall and you knocked it off the wall, that is a massive disrespect. Even folding up money really tight in your pocket or scrumpling up money, then that is a big disrespect as well. I do really recommend, if you are traveling around the world, then do a little bit of your own research about the culture, about the people, and about the country that you are going to travel to. It will really help you out, and it has really helped me out while traveling around the world. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
This is my attempt at drawing a hitchhiking cat. What do you think?